Hello everyone, welcome back to the Weather Wizard with Dave. And today I am going to give an update on the extreme cold that's making its way all the way down to Florida. And I'm also going to be giving an update on winter storm Gianna that's going to be impacting South Carolina, North Carolina, and also portions of Virginia as well. So when looking at the GFS model, let's first look at the surface, the temperatures. So okay, so so right now we are here on Friday night. As we go into tomorrow, the cold air, the extreme cold air, coming all the way from Canada, makes its way all the way to the Gulf Coast tomorrow morning, and then when it makes its way all the way to the Gulf Coast, notice how the cold air is making its way into portions of Central and South Florida. Like if we take a closer look at this, let's see. Yeah, if we take a closer look at this, this is Sunday morning, and so portions of a place like Miami could possibly get down to 34 degrees. And then really it's all across South Florida and also Central Florida. A place like Orlando could get down to the mid 20s, around 26 as the low temperature Sunday morning. And a place like Pensacola as well is also expected to get very cold. So yeah, and then let's take a look at the NAM and see what the NAM is predicting, because sometimes different models can predict different temperatures or different weather patterns. So let's take a look at the NAM model. So let's go back to Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Okay, here's Sunday morning. Okay, so the NAM is also saying that the low temperature will be around 36 degrees Fahrenheit, which is only a couple degrees warmer than what the GFS model was saying. But both models is saying that it's going to be extremely cold for the whole state of Florida, which is actually crazy. So yeah, and then if we take a look at the high temperatures Sunday, let's take a look at the high temperatures. The high for Miami on Sunday is only going to get up to 52, and then a place like Orlando is only going to get up to 40, 45, and a place like Pensacola is only going to get up to like maybe 43. So it's going to be a very chilly day for the whole state of Florida. Sunday. So, and then Key West, a high of 52, and then and then and then the low temperature for Key West would be around 46 degrees. So very chilly here on the way. Now let's take a look. Now let's talk about the winter storm Gianna that's going to be affecting South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. So if we go to the precipitation type, let's let's look at this region. So first I will provide the overall view. So basically what's gonna happen is a a huge low pressure system is going to develop across the Atlantic Ocean, and it's going to, and at the same time colder air from Canada is surging to the southeast. So there's going to be cold air, and at the same time this low pressure system is providing moisture to this region. And of course, when you get cold air and moisture at the same time, you're going to get snow. So that's exactly what's going to happen here this weekend as we head into tomorrow afternoon, or or really it's going to start to 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 develop tomorrow morning, which is Saturday morning. Then it's going to persist into the afternoon and the evening hours in a place like Savannah or in Motor Beach, and also Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and also Virginia Beach as well. It's going to it's going to get plenty of snow out of this as a low pressure system. Yeah, and 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 keep in mind that the isobars are very tight here. What that means is there's also going to be very strong winds that's going to be associated with this snowstorm across South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. So, in terms of the wind gusts, let's zoom in to the southeast. So yeah, in terms of the wind gusts, uh, coastal regions of North Carolina and South Carolina could get up anywhere between 30 and 40 knots, and 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 I believe that would be between 35 and 50 miles per hour. And keep in mind, plenty of snow is going to be falling at the same time. So there's actually a potential blizzard that could happen in portions of North Carolina and South Carolina due to the very strong winds with the snowfall rates happening at the same time. Although, in order to get a blizzard, it doesn't have to be snowing. Um, the the visibility just has to be very low with with the very strong winds picking up snow that has already fell on the ground, and it has to last for at least like 3 hours or so in order to be considered a blizzard. So yeah, that's kind of the basics of getting a blizzard. So that's what we have for Winter Storm Gianna. And in terms of the total snowfall accumulations, let's see, a place like Charlotte, North Carolina could see up to a foot of snow. And keep in mind this is the now model. And oh, um, this region right here in South Central North Carolina is it is predicting more than 2 feet of snow, which is crazy. Now let's see what the GFS says. Yeah, so the GFS is giving a a more reasonable estimate of the snowfall totals for North Carolina and also South Carolina. So and Virginia as well. So for GFS, uh, Virginia Beach could get anywhere between 6 to 8 inches of snow. A place like Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, could get 8 inches of snow. A place like Charlotte could get like around 8 inches of snow. And then right here, where it was predicting more than 2 feet of snow, is predicting up to a foot of snow, which is more reasonable. So there is some contrast between the GFS and NAM model as they're predicting different things. But both of them are predicting that there's going to be extreme cold air all the way down into the southeast and even portions of Florida. So, yeah, with a snowstorm for South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. And yeah, that's about what I have. Make sure you watch your local weather forecast for to keep yourselves updated, and I will also try my best to keep you guys updated. Make sure to stay safe. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. And yeah, until the next time, the Weather Wizard with Dave is out.